Welcome to Paige Family Homestead. We're just going to take a look around town to show you what we're leaving behind here when we move. Come on with us.
So, we thought we'd give you a little drive-by and hit the town, show you what we're leaving. That tower was built, I believe, in 1888, and it was the post office, then turned to City Hall. We're on one of the back roads here in Trenton now, so we're getting all the ugly backs of the buildings. It's really got some old-time charm still to it, but it's just getting too populated. There's our farmer's market twice a week, rotating different towns on different days. That was a nice shot of the dash, sorry. And we're coming up to a point of interest here. Of course, we have the red light.
Of course, I got a magnet that pulls all the red lights in.
Walmart killed our town. We have, this is again one of the side streets, but on the main drag, these are all empty. Across the street here, they're hurting for people too. The main street down here, we got the downtown core broken up into two sections by the water, but they're all empty. Businesses come here to die, tax write-off. So we're going over our little Trenton Bridge. We have two of them, one on this side and one over on the other end. Really is very pretty here. Basically living on an island. We were going to go up to Mount Pelon and show you the aerial view of where we are, but they have it closed off for the winter for vehicles to go up. So, we're going to do a quick run through. This is the other side of town. We're going to go...
This is the wrong side of town.
Yeah, where the base is. Though Canada's biggest, largest air base.
Yep.
And, yeah, bring you back. Just some quick points of interest here in Trenton. This is where we're living. Here is Canada's largest air base. What you can see from the highway and RCAF road, Royal Canadian Air Force. This would be the north side of the base. Now we can go in. They don't stop you from going in. Just drive around and stuff, but I don't feel comfortable taking video of our base. I don't know what they would want seen and what not seen. So this is just what you can see if you're driving on the road. That building right directly in front there is the old chapel from World War II, and it is now the band's building where they practice their bagpipes and drums. And of course we hit the lights. Now what we're going to be coming up to, this is still RCAF road. What we will be coming up to on the left-hand side is the base museum. And all you locals here know it's awesome. I mean, for a small donation, you can take your family in there. The displays they have set up is just phenomenal. And they even have an outside section, as you're going to see coming up. Now, I know what these buildings are, but for security reasons, I'm not going to point to a lot of them. And the only reason we know is because we worked on the base for quite a few years. Here is the museum, and look outside the museum graveyard. All these period planes and jets. You get to walk up and around. They encourage the kids not to climb on them. They have some set up, some of the big hercs, with ladders that you can take little tours inside. So this is the end of R.C.A.F. and the beginning of the runway. Well, the end of one side of the runway. and we will be coming up to the highway, which is what breaks the base in half, north and south. And over here we have failure to communicate. Used to work there. And that's all I have to say about that. So we're going leaving R.C.A.F. and coming up to a highway going to the south side. We have the barracks.
Want me to turn left?
Yeah, we have the barracks coming up. Accommodations. What do they call those, Andy?
Accommodations.
Yeah, the shacks.
They call them the shacks.
No, they're not the shacks.
No. Oh.
My God, hasn't been that long. It's a cleaner's worst nightmare.
Okay, yes, that is, it is. And this is one of the reasons we wanted to leave this. Like, this is all great to look at and all that, but when the planes start up and they're overhead about 100 feet above your head, it's pretty loud at home. Mind you, we can see the guys parachuting out of the planes for practice. Yeah.
It's a beautiful base. It really is. Now, on the left side here, where we're showing, that's the side with the runway. Over here, they have their own little clinic, hospital, dental, more accommodations, lots of accommodations on this side. Headquarters is on this side with the base commander as well. And like I said, everything you're seeing, some new hangars that were built last year, this year before. This
2
one
years
right here.
ago.
Yeah. Let's see, you can see the runway, there's nothing happening there.
We'll take them down the back of the runway. Maybe we'll see a plane coming in.
These are old historical buildings from the 40s as well. And yes, they feel and look like it from the inside too. Inadequate heating. It's freezing in the winter and stifling in the summer. I really feel bad for our boys and girls working in there. One of the other gates. I'm gonna shut her off and bring you back. Well, maybe not.
No.
I'm hoping to catch a glimpse of the runway. This is the entrance to the south side. Quite often at lunchtime they will have guards there checking your ID. It's just for like 30 minutes and then you can just drive in anytime you want. So secure.
Like that guy.
Yeah, they don't care. There's the headquarters. They really do take care of their buildings. They're just so old. More accommodation buildings. The passover across the top. You have to have a certain security pass to go to the north side on the flight line, which is totally understandable. Nothing happening today. And there's our terminal. They do own quite a bit of land in Trenton. The new fire hall is absolutely stunning. So we're on the highway now.
That's still part of the base.
Well, in back there is still part of the base. They did purchase recently some more land.
700 acres.
700 acres
Yep.
additional. And the reason for it, I think, fell through, but it was a sad story. A 90-year-old man had to give up his land that was gifted to him by royalty, wasn't it?
Yep. Prince
Yeah.
Charles.
It was in his family for, God, generations. So when we hit the next road to take us down the back of the base, I'll bring you back. Okay, so we are on White's Road, and here we can see the wintry tarmac. Nothing
That's the end
to
of the
see.
runway.
I wish we had a plane flying over. I mean, they feel like they're just going to land on your car. A little lot where the military can keep some of their stuff or equipment for storage. So nothing to see here. Sorry guys, I would have loved to have gotten a Herc flying over the car, but not today.